Okay. Mic levels are working good. Webcam is working good too. All right. So I'm not gonna beat around the bush here, people. It's finally happened. And as of right now, I've been checking because YouTube has been known to 6 people within the first 30 seconds. Wow. Um, I've been checking back and forth with my channel, looking at it and just making sure that the number I'm seeing is actually the correct one. And because YouTube in the past has been known to not tell whether the numbers I have of subscribers or views is accurate or not. But yeah, we did it. This channel's now reached 1,000 subscribers. Oh boy. it's kind of surreal because here's the thing. I knew that I was going to make it this year, but I didn't know that I was going to make it before September. What am I saying? February, before September was over with already. But I've just been enjoying just this feeling. Like I've been working ever since YouTube started that brand new policy back in, I want to say last year or the year before last, and it caused me to no longer be able to monetize all my stuff. Like I could monetize all my stuff beforehand because YouTube system wasn't as, I want to say, as contrived as it seems to be right now. But I worked hard and I wasn't going to let that get me down. And a lot of people were wondering like, oh man, now they raised the bar even higher. Now I got to work even harder. I stuck with it. Regardless if people watched my stuff, regardless if it took me long years to get to this point, I stuck with it. And I found myself getting better with my videos. I found that the people started to like my stuff more. I started to get an even bigger following. People are calling my channel the Kyushu and his continuum, or the Kyushu's continuum. I got a name for the whole group now. So it's amazing. But of the 6 years that I've been doing YouTube, I never thought that I would get and see this type of number. Now, mind you, when I started this channel, it was an idea posted by my dad, and we were driving in a car one day. It was a day I was off from work from one of my old previous jobs. I think it was back when I worked at Best Buy. But my dad posted this idea to me and says like, hey, you ever thought of getting on YouTube or just making videos? I know people like, well, the idea was people make a lot of money off of that. And I was just thinking, ooh, sounds cool. So I just did this one little video with my dad in the car, and then I made a YouTube account all the way back in April 6th of 2013. So it's been quite a long time since I made that very, very first video. It wasn't a video of me doing One Piece. It wasn't a video of me doing video games. Of course, that came after. But I made the video, and it was just a video of just me messing around. I didn't expect it to do well, and I didn't expect it to do bad. Like, it's got likes and it's got dislikes, because some people like stupid stuff and other people do not. So it was there. And then I got my own PlayStation 4 is when I started making like gaming videos, but I didn't have like the official setup. I didn't have like a good mic. I could only record like 15 minutes before, they already updated everything. So now you can record up to hours. So it took me a while to get where I am now. And to think that I would find my calling in entertaining people. Because here's the thing. I grew up thinking that I want to be an architect. I just want to build things and make things, and I can draw and it would be cool. And I just thought that it was cool. I never thought about what I really wanted to do with my life. when I was really young. So growing up, I just thought that, architecture seems cool. So let me just stick with that. But as I got older, I started to find that I had like a lot more interests and a lot more things started to appeal to me. Then I started to get into playing on games, and then I started to find that I was good at them, and I started to have a lot of fun with that. And much to my parents' detriment, mainly my mom, she thought that I was kind of wasting my time a little bit with games because I would beat them so fast. Like my whole Borderlands series, my Borderlands 3 series, I got done in like a couple of days doing the story. Now, had I stayed and did like all the side missions, it would have gone on a little bit longer. But over the course of me growing up, I started to find out what I was really good at. And then when I started doing all these videos on YouTube and started making game videos with my voice, and I started doing game walkthroughs and game playthroughs, like I'm trying to remember what my first 100 subscriber special is. I believe it was me playing Resident Evil 4. And then I started playing the rest of the Resident Evil games after that. Or at least I want to say Resident Evil 5 or so. But as I started to get better at these videos, then I started to branch out. And I was reading One Piece for a while. And it was back when I worked at Best Buy that I was still reading it. But it never dawned on me to, try and do reactions. Like I never did reactions before. Or I never recorded myself reading stuff. I didn't think that people would actually like it. I mean, my channel starting out, it didn't have a lot of views, and people, it would either get like 3 or 4 or 5 views per video, and I got a lot of them. And it just didn't, like, at first I was just thinking like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing where I'm not like bringing people in? But as I continued to do this, I started to realize like, well, it doesn't really matter. Like, sure, it does matter to some people if they watch their stuff or not, because that's how a lot of people make revenue and stuff like that. But for me, I had got to the point where I was just like, I'm going to upload these videos for me. Like, it doesn't matter. Hold on, let me move this notification out the way. First of all, let me just say hey to Goblin, Dennis Demu, Mr. Greg, thank you, sir. Fenime, Eric, Star Squad Enterprises, Kevin Acevedo. It's just, it really is. It took me a while to get comfortable to where I am now. And John Mon, thank you. Thank you for the congratulations, because it's been a long time getting to this point. But it took me a while. I think the hardest hurdle is not getting many views at the start and keep on going. But if you love it, it's easy. Exactly. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, I'm going to talk about this for a while, because I don't really speak too much about me all that often. I just, talk about stuff that's going on, or talk about games and stuff, or movies and stuff. But when I started this YouTube channel, I just did it because it seemed fun, and maybe people will watch it, and I've seen other people do it. There are 3 people who have inspired me to do different things on my channel. The Rad Brad is the one who inspired me to do game videos, because like the dude is awesome. He's chill and he's humble about it, and whenever he makes videos, he's always thankful for people who watch his stuff. And the dude is funny. And I started watching him when he did like a Dead Space videos. I think the first video I seen of him was when he was playing Dead Space 2. And all I can remember was like, he would just pick up chairs and throw them, or he would just say power node. But it was funny watching him. Then there was Markiplier, and he inspired me to do this, to like the way he did videos. And you've seen some of his videos. He'll be just like, people will make videos for him, and it'll be like real heartfelt videos. And he likes to do things to make people feel happy and help people out, and do like charity events and things like that. He inspired me to do that, to make videos and make a channel where people are comfortable and they can come and chill, and they can, if they're having a bad day at work, then hey, maybe they can watch my video and just feel happy about it afterwards and, relieve some stress a little bit. And then there was Roger's Base. He's the one who inspired me to do One Piece videos. Every other different video other than those three people, I just started doing on my own because I wanted to try and branch out and do that. And that's why I did reactions to like movie trailers and then movie reviews and things like that. Roger Base was the one, Roger's Base, Rogers with an S. He's the one that inspired me to do One Piece videos. And like my first One Piece video, I did not know what I was doing. I just thought, okay, let me just read this and go through it. And if you were to look at my very first One Piece video, I think it's in the 800s of chapters, like in the 820s, and I think it's 1 and 2. But when I first started out, I wasn't as vibrant and as animated as I am now. Like back then, I was just reading them all humdrum and just like reading it like this and not having any type of emotion whatsoever. I didn't even do voices back then. But as I started to get the feel of it, it started to become more and more comfortable for me. And then I thought,
let's try some voices now and then put our own spin on it and maybe animate myself just a little bit more.
So I started doing voices, and then people started to like it. People were saying, wow, nice voices, good review. And then I started to hear it even more, and I started to get real comfortable with it, and I started making voices for different characters. It doesn't matter who it was. I just gave them different voices half of the time. But being able to do that and entertain people, it made me feel good because I was doing stuff that people liked, and it made me happy. And the more I did it, the less it felt like, oh, I got to make a video today. It felt like, oh, I get to make a video today. Yes. Like whenever I would go to work, I would work, but I would look forward to being here making videos for you guys. And it got to the point where I was in like the 500s, and then the 600s, and then the 700s, and then 800s, then in the 900s. And that's when it started to click for me like, wow, I could actually do this. I could actually hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And the thing that stuck with me was this conversation. This is something that actually came up in one of my previous live streams. Is I'm not the type to, say like, comment, and subscribe on my stuff. If you're new to my channel, that's not just something that I do. Now, mind you, I tried it for like a couple of videos, and even then it was not comfortable to me because I feel like the people who watch my stuff, they have enough sense in them to, no, sorry, there's something in the corner of my eye. It itches and it's robbing me of my motor functions. Oh, sorry. But I've just felt like people who watch my stuff had enough sense, and they didn't need to be told to subscribe to my channel in order to watch my stuff. If they liked what I do, then they would do it on their own. So for a while, my subscriber count kind of stagnated at like 500 and something, and it didn't move for like a couple of months. At the very least, it only moved like maybe 1 or 2 at a time per month. And I didn't see much of an increase. But as I got better at these One Piece videos and people started to like it, it started to gradually increase. And for a while, I was thinking, wow, what am I doing wrong with my channel where it's not actually increasing like really, really rapidly? But I was just like talking to my parents, and I was just wondering, what am I doing? Like, what could I do better? And then I have people at my church who are good in marketing, and some of them would say that they would tell their friends about me and everything. I was all like, okay, cool. But at the same time, it didn't really dawn on me that all the people who were subscribing to me before, and I rarely ever said, or barely ever said like, comment, and subscribe or anything like that. I come to find out that by me not saying that, it means that people are subscribing to me because they like my stuff. Every single person who has subscribed to me has done so because they liked what I've done. It's not because I've asked people to do it or I told people to do it. It's because my stuff is good enough for people to say, I want to see more of this guy. So let's hit that button. And for a while now, I was thinking, like, maybe I should go back on what I said. But at the same time, I made a promise. And I did this during the live stream so everyone could hear me. I made a promise where I would never say that. And one of my other viewers, his name is Cool K, he told me that, well, we'll understand if you say it. I mean, you're humble. You don't need to worry about it. And I just told him that I like to keep my word. If I made a promise of me not going to do something, I'm not going to do it, regardless if it has the chances of increasing my, sub count even higher than before, if I always include that at the end of the video. Because like the way I was raised to, be honest and have some integrity. And that's what I'm running this channel on, integrity. It's not the fact that I want people to subscribe to me all the time. It's just, I want people to come to this channel and whenever they're feeling down, whenever they just like had a bad day at work or things are just not working out for them, then maybe they could just, even if it's just a couple of seconds, if there's a moment that could put a smile on your face by watching something that I do, then I know I did right. Then I've done my job. So as I get to this point and I'm at like 1,000 right now, it's just settling into me knowing that cool. Okay. But it's just settling in for me to know now that what I'm doing, I love doing it. I mean, this is my gifting, this is my talent, this is my God-given talent, and I thank God every day that I am able to do this. Like this is what I excel at, and I love it. Entertaining people, making people feel happy. If me doing my voices can make people happy, good. And if people can look at my stuff and say like, wow, I feel much better. Or, if I can make people feel better about themselves, like this is a channel of positivity. Never mind all the video games that I play that has me decapitating a couple of people or dismembering them or blowing them into bloody chunks. This is a fun-loving channel. But I honestly am grateful for everyone who has taken the time out to, see me over all these years. Sure, I don't have like a big production crew or anything that records my stuff because I basically do everything. I do all the editing, I do all the thumbnails, I do everything for my channel. The only thing that I have not done for myself is the banner on my channel. That I have to give props to my youngest sister. She made that for me, and for that I am eternally grateful because she knows how to make some good banners. Thank you! She probably can't hear me. But overall, I'm grateful that people love what I do. And as we hit 1,000, like as we have already hit 1,000, I have to say that we got nowhere to go but up, people. I've hit 1,000, which means that I'll be able to monetize. Here's the thing. YouTube says that within a month, they're going to reply to me and let me know when my channel has been fully approved of, like monetization and me being able to actually make money off of the stuff that I do. Because if you're good at something, never do it for free. But I digress. I'm just eternally grateful to have people who come to my channel and look at the stuff that I do and they enjoy themselves. That's all that I hope for whenever I do these. Whenever I make game videos, whenever I do reactions to One Piece, or whether it's just me making a short video on random stuff that I do. I'm just glad that people enjoy what I do. And there's no telling what the future holds as this channel continues to grow even larger. But there's just so many people to thank. I thank God. I thank my parents. I thank my family. I thank my friends, people who have supported me and said, go after your dreams and keep doing this. Like, Don't stop just because people say that it's not possible. Don't look at me. I'm just some kid. Well, not some kid. I'm 27, but I'm just some guy whose regular job is a third shift grocery worker. Yet I'm able to do this. And people like what I do. This is what I enjoy. Let no one tell you that wherever you are in life, that you can't go after your dreams. Because it's possible. I mean, look at me. I just work third shift, which is literally me working all night until sunup. And then I come right back home and then I do something like this. Especially on days when there are chapters of One Piece out, I don't go to sleep after I come home from work. I immediately stay up and do these videos. And sometimes I'll do streams after coming home from working for 7 hours straight. And I'll go on a stream that lasts for 4 or 5 more hours. And then I don't go to sleep until it's like sunset later that night. It's because I have so much love for what I do that I have the energy to do it at all times. I mean, I never get tired of this. I will never get tired of this because this is what I love. But overall, I digress. There are many people to thank. Cool K, all my moderators who are on my channel. Die Drive CJ, he may not be here right now. He might come up later. I don't know. And plus, I don't want to talk you guys' ears off. I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time out for a guy like me. In an endless sea of people who are trying to do the exact same thing, in a ocean of YouTubers where there are people out there like PewDiePie who has 100 million people, and then you got other people who got millions and thousands and 100,000s and just tens of thousands of people who watch their stuff all the time. And then you got me who's just, doing this, slowly making my way up the ladder. It's an honor to do this. I ain't gonna cry. Y'all ain't gonna make me cry. Not on camera. But I'm just blessed. This channel would not be as far as it was for not by the grace of God and all the people who watch my stuff. I'm nothing but humble for the opportunity you guys have given me to entertain you. And I look forward to doing even more. Oh, wow. He sounds like he's about to end this video. I'm not. I'm just saying thank you. But on top of being thankful for all the people who are subscribed to me, it's a blessing. I love doing this, and I can't wait to do this even more. Sure, you'll be wanted by the world government now. For what? The warlord system? Didn't that get abolished? What are they going to need me for? I'm not going to work for the world government. I see what they did to Nico Robin. You ain't going to do that to me. But overall, I'm thankful for every single one of you, all 1,000 of you. And I'm saying this now because, hey, Jacob, what's going on? I'm saying this now because, sometimes YouTube will take one number off. So I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow it says 99, or if it's still at 1,000, that's great. But I know that I've reached it, and I know I can go farther from here. This just means that there's 1,000 people out there in the world that want to see me do this stuff. And that's amazing when you think about it. 1,000 people want to watch your stuff. That's a monumental thing. I thought 100 people was something, but now I have 1,000. So next will have to be 10,000. I know I'm reaching, but at the same time, it's possible. But will I be doing it as my career now? That's what I'm striving for. Because I've been taught to do what you love. Because there's nothing worse than doing something that you don't love and you have a talent for something else. Because then when you do that subpar something, then it's going to feel like, wow, I could be doing so much more. It's just, for some people, it'll just be humdrum. So it's what I'm trying to pursue full time, where I could just do this, make videos, play games, do live streams, whatever, as my career, because this is what I'm good at. No disrespect to the current job that I have, but my talent lies in entertaining people. I see that now because people like what I do. But it's just I can't come up with the words. I really can't come up with the words because I never thought I would get to this moment this soon, you guys. I know I'm just at a loss to wake up to see that number sitting up there. It's amazing. Back then, I thought that, wow, 1,000 is a long ways off. And of course, it did take a while, but I'm here now. And there's just no telling about where we're going to go from here. But yeah, I really do want to continue this as a career, like not working because this doesn't feel like a job to me. Because whenever I do this, I look forward to it. I embrace it. And every time I upload something, I do it with a smile on my face. Whenever I'm gaming or whenever I'm doing videos, it never feels like a chore. It feels like I'm doing what I love. And by doing what I love, I put my whole heart and soul into it. So always try and do what you're good at, and then let that be what carries you on in your life. Because there's nothing worse than working at a job that you don't want to, because then you're not going to put your all into it because it's not what you want to do. Always watch my One Piece videos with sushi or Chinese food and read along with you. This guy is on a verge to world domination. Welcome to the new world, Kyushu. you every single one of you are too kind. I don't deserve all your humble words. I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe. But speaking on what we're going to be doing in the future, this is also a channel update. You're humble. Well, here's the thing. I can say all day the stuff that I do, or I'll never do this, or I'll never do that. I'm an action over words type guy. I know I've spoken for at least 27 minutes now, it looks like, but actions speak better than words. And I would like for my videos and the way I portray myself on my channel and to be what speaks for me rather than my words, because there's too many people out there in the day who will say things and then go back on them when it's convenient for them. But this world could do with more genuine people. And I'm not trying to hype my own self up, but this world could do with more genuine people who do things as they say they're going to do them and maintain some integrity without, either being a shill or, manipulating people for their own benefits. I do this for you guys. If I happen to get paid doing this, that's just an added bonus. But the purpose of this channel is to entertain and to, speak life into people and positivity for people. This is the purpose of this channel. And that's how it's going to remain, regardless of what happens. Sorry, getting no more pop-ups. But that's how I want to run this channel. Not just by word alone, because anyone can say stuff, but it's by our actions that you really get to see a real person. So yeah, that's just how I am. But thank you for the compliment there, Dennis. But speaking on the future of this channel, we're going to be improving a lot of this in the future. I'm probably going to not be sitting here anymore when it comes to my reactions or my solitary live streams. Like, I have a green screen that I really haven't been putting to use because I don't have that one equipment piece that I need in order to fully use it at all times, which is like a ring light. And I'm going to eventually get that. But when that happens, the way I do my reactions in the future, be it for One Piece or be it for movies or trailers or game trailers or whatever, I'm no longer going to be sitting here in this spot. This is just some things that are going to be happening in the future for this channel, is that I'm going to be, have you ever thought of doing live reactions like a like a recording live and then doing this, like doing this right now, but doing it for One Piece instead. I've done it a couple of times, but I don't know how people would feel about it. Would you guys mind? Would you guys like to see like live reactions like this, like streamed live while I react to One Piece chapters or stuff like that in the future? If that is that what you mean, Xavier? Oh, okay. So that's what you mean. Okay. So I've done that in the past, but I wonder if people will be more comfortable with me doing it live streamed or just doing it by videos. Because I got no problem doing it by videos. It allows me to edit it, cut out choppy parts that aren't necessary to the video, and include my own intro into it, which I'm actually going to be changing in the future. I actually made a brand new intro, but I haven't used it because I've been using that same I got a different one, but I just haven't used it because I don't know if people like that one more or are getting tired of it. I don't know. I'll probably do it in a new video in the future to see how you guys like the new intro. But if you guys are comfortable to the one that I've always had, then we'll keep that because I got both of them on backup. So just in case. But thank you, D-Train. Congratulations on 1,000, man. You deserve it and so much more. I can't wait to see how you progress. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And my heart is over here. Prefer video. Not everyone can rush to see a live stream, and the thing about editing too. See, that's the thing. When it comes to live streaming, sometimes the live stream itself will not be up on the channel right after I'm done. But if I do a video, then you can see my reaction to it, and just, if I have a funny moment in there, then you can just laugh at it. But not everyone can attend a live stream. So if I do videos, it also keeps the video short because if I do a live stream, then I might end up talking far too long on the chapter, and it could go into an hour, and not everyone has an hour to watch through my videos. That's why I try and keep it as shorter than like 30 minutes, because not everyone can invest that much time into it. So that's why I kind of prefer doing videos, not only because it allows me to edit it and make it so that people can watch it in bites if they have to, but they don't need to worry about it being overly long and then potentially missing out on something important in that way. Pablo Salinas, congrats on the 1,000 subs. Super well deserved. Love your personality. Thank you. It's hard. You know what's funny? Growing up, I was not this vibrant. When my family moved here where my family is, I won't say because people have been trying to find out where I live for some reason. But when my family first moved back here with the rest of my relatives, I was very, very reserved. Like, I'm reserved now, but I tend to talk more whenever I do this or talk to people about the stuff that or talk to people about my hobbies. Other times, I'm just zip-lipped. But when we first moved here, I did not say a lot, and I was very, very distant a little bit. And it wasn't until my mom made me get into our church band, which I'm currently in right now, and I currently can say that I've been in this band for 10 long years. I can't even believe it myself, playing saxophone and trumpet, and if they need me to, then I'll play on the keyboard as well. But it wasn't until I got into my church's band that I actually started to be more social, because at times I have been known to be a tad bit socially awkward due to me not really interacting with people before YouTube and before my church band. I was just quiet and I didn't say stuff. And because I didn't talk all that often, I didn't have much experience talking and knowing how to read the room. So it would make certain moments where I was talking to people my age kind of awkward because I didn't know exactly how to blend into a conversation. But it wasn't until I joined my church band that I started to become more lively. And started to discover what I was good at, and then I started YouTube and I started to get a feel for it, and it's like, oh yeah, this is good, I'm liking this, and I started to get more and more lively and more vibrant, and now people are wondering, where do I get this energy from? So just thank my mom, thank you, Mom, for encouraging me to get into this band, because if I did not get into this band, you probably would not have Kyushu 92 today. So if it wasn't for my mom pushing me to get into it, because I'm a musician, obviously, you would not have Kyushu 92 today in the way that you see him now. So I'm just glad that people like my personality, because I've been told I have an inviting personality where people like are comfortable around me. I'm very easy to talk to because I've been told I'm a good listener. But overall, I'm just grateful that people like what I do. But back to the future stuff that's going to be happening on this channel. So there's a lot of games coming out. We're definitely going to play them. We got Code Vein coming out this week. I'm definitely going to play that. We got The Surge 2. We got numerous other games. We got the DLC packs for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 coming out near the end of this month. Then we got different films coming out. We got One Piece Stampede coming stateside. I need to find out the official date for that, because I actually want to see a One Piece film in theaters. I didn't see Film Z in theaters, and I didn't see Film Gold in theaters. I regret both of those decisions. But I will see One Piece Stampede in theaters. It so helped me. But a lot of things I want to do for this channel. And what do you think about the Avengers video game coming out? I need to see more. I need to see more of it. I mean, graphically wise, it looks good, but I'm just wondering what type of lasting appeal this game is going to have in the long run. And then we have WB Montreal teasing images out there on Twitter with people thinking that it's another Batman game coming out. And the WB Montreal are the people who are responsible for Batman Origins. Not a lot of people liked it. I myself liked it because it's more Batman. But it's making people think that we could be getting another Batman game in the future. And they got different symbols. Some of it puts like hints towards Ra's al Ghul and the Court of Owls and different things. So we'll have to see. But back to that Avengers game, I need to see a little bit more other than them constantly showing us the same A-Day bridge fight that they've been showing to us all this time. So I just need to see a little bit more of it. They said that it's going to be like a continuous thing where you can always play all the time. So it's pretty much going to be like an online service type game where they'll be constantly updating the game with new characters, new locales, and new stuff, and yada, yada, yada. I just need to see something other than them fighting on the bridge during the time where Taskmaster was there and Captain America got caught up in an exploding helicarrier. I just need to see more other than that. Like, I need to see more than just what we've been shown the same thing since E3. So that's just my opinion on the Avengers game. But with this channel moving forward, like, where I sit is going to change. How I do games is going to change. I mean, I might have to invest in an actual computer system itself. Like, I got a Dell Inspiron 7000 gaming laptop. It's heavy duty and it handles a lot, but it still can't handle me doing like face cam and me doing, it still can't handle me doing face cam in my videos whenever I do like live streams with games. Like, I tried it for a little bit and it works, but then after a while it just starts to fizzle out. So I don't know if this thing has enough processing power to power both the game and a webcam at the same time, or if I'm doing something wrong. But I might have to invest in like a full-on desktop computer system in the future. In the future, it's not going to be anytime soon, because the way I'm doing things right now, it's still comfortable for a lot of people. But that's just some things that are going to happen in the future. Definitely going to be looking into some more manga I can add to the channel as well. And I mean, the thing with my channel is I got something for, I would like to say that I got something for everybody. I got games for the people who want games. I got manga for people who want manga. Maybe I should start doing anime stuff as well. I don't know. I'll probably, and in the future, I'll probably be working on trying to make my videos a little bit more professional looking. I don't know if, because I don't know if people would prefer I have a more professional look to my videos, or if people are just comfortable with the way I'm doing videos now. That being said, I think I might stick with what I got now, because that's pretty much my trademark. Just, you know, almost unedited, unscripted type videos that for people to watch without it seeming like I spent like a production's price on trying to get the whole thing situated. But I digress. I'm rambling again. I'm just monologuing. I'm sorry. If I had a cape and I was near a plane, that'd probably be the end of me. But overall, for this channel, the goal is to entertain, for people to be happy, and for people to, you know, leave my channel with a smile on their face. And if I don't manage to give you a smile on your face, then that just is going to encourage me to work even harder on this channel. So I have no idea how far this channel will go, but I'm not going to stop doing things for this channel until I am no longer physically able to do so. That's how it is. That's how it is. And if things happen along the way, such as, you know, like I get paid to do this and I never have to worry about working 9 to 5 again, and I can just do all this from home and work from home, then that's just more icing on the cake. It's not the end goal, but it's just an added bonus, I feel. But as long as I'm able to entertain people and make them feel happy about themselves, and people can look at me and says, I'm happy, because I can look at that kind of stuff. Or if it just leaves you with a feeling of, you know, I feel better than I did before, then I'm good. As long as I can do that, then I got no complaints. I mean, I don't really complain about anything, but as long as I'm able to do that, I have no complaints whatsoever. Lord Zoe, thank you for the congratulations. It means a lot to me, because this channel is about to get a lot more serious. It's about to get a lot more fun in the coming months, and especially since I'm really hoping I can do this full time before the end of the year. That's what I'm hoping for, because that way when I'm going into the new year, I'm doing what I love going on, instead of me wondering like, oh, I can only do a live stream only for a little bit because I have to go to my job later tonight. I want to do what I love for the rest of my life, and this is what I love. Any new plans for 2020? Well, other than, you know, clearing out my schedule so I can play me a bunch of Cyberpunk 2077, I don't know. I mean, the only plans I really have is to continue doing this and entertaining all of you. As long as I'm able to use my talents to make people feel good and, you know, keep God first more than anything while I do this, then anything else that happens throughout the year is just an added bonus. As long as I'm able to do this, have fun with you guys, whether it be live stream, regular videos, One Piece, whatever, reactions, whatever, then I'd say that that's a year well spent. That's just me. And I was literally about to look in this Sprite can to see if I can. That is not Sprite. That is Sierra Mist. I can't read cans. But overall, I don't have any major plans for 2020. But we'll just see what happens as we go. But I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to have a little moment, a little powwow, a little heart-to-heart with you guys. You guys got to learn a little bit more about me and what I plan for the future of this channel. And it's just a blessing that I have a channel that is now able to slowly but surely be something that I can do as my full-time job. And that's the dream that I've had, and I'm not giving it up. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take for me. If it's a slow burn or if it's like a gradual rise through, then hey, as long as it's still rising, then it works for me. But you guys are amazing. Every single one of you, whether you're coming to my channel for the first time or you've been with my channel for a number of years now, I just want to say thank you for taking the time out to see me. Like, I know I don't have like a big budget. I know I don't have like the big extravagant thumbnails or anything that can draw people in, or like I don't have like the perfect voice when it comes to certain things, but I'm just thankful that that there are people out there who love what I do, and I generally get like good positive feedback for the stuff that I do. All of you are amazing, and let no one tell you different. Like, this channel would not be as big as it is, wouldn't have the subscriber it does now if it weren't for all of you. And I can't neglect the people who helped me get this far. So everyone, all of you, all 1,000 of you, thank you. It is an honor to be your YouTuber. I hope that I continue to meet your expectations as these years goes on. And, well, there's nothing more that I can say except thank you for getting me this far. So now, what's the goal next? How does 10,000 sound? We'll just have to see. But that's where I'm going to end it for today, folks. I just wanted to have this little moment with you guys, a little heart to heart. Not because here's the thing. I was thinking about making a pre-recorded video, but I feel like me talking to you guys live is a lot more personal for us, so that you know where I'm coming from and know that I mean what I say. But you guys are amazing. You guys are what helped make this channel as big as it is now. Sure, to some people, 1,000 may not be all that much. For to me, it's everything. And I just hope I continue to meet your expectations, and I hope I have the capacity to continuously entertain you as these years on. So, with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. Onwards to 10,000 subscribers.